What's up, guys? Coach Vic, Champion Development Academy, shooting you a quick video. Today's video, I'm going to be pretty fast about it because I got some running around to do. But I was thinking about something I was driving. This is something that made sense to me. A lot of times when, I put out messages, when you put out messages, when you're going through shit in your life, you like to bottle those things away instead of using it. You figure most people that run successful businesses are people who found a way to intertwine their lives with their business and their message. Nobody gives a shit about your message, and kind of like one of my homeboys said, well, nobody gives a shit when your message happened to you when you were 6. If you look at, for example, because we were watching it the other night, Kevin Hart. You're watching Kevin Hart. I think the last one was, let me explain. Kevin Hart's one of the most successful stand-up comedians right now in the industry, not for any other reason, is because this man has got very comfortable explaining just shit that happened to him, and he can explain it in such a way that it paints such a picture that it makes us laugh, because even though some of us may have been or are going through the same shit that he was going through, he can make his situation look so much worse than ours that we can look at his and laugh and go, holy shit, ours definitely isn't as bad as that. When you have a message or when you have a business and you can create that business brand, your look, your message around something that's happened to you and help people going through the same thing, and you can articulate your message so well that it makes somebody else going through the same thing say, you know what? I know that my shit's not that bad. And if that person got through that based on the message that he put out about his brand, about his program, about the things that he does, and he made it through that, I know for a fact he can help me. You see, most champions don't do that. And because they don't do that, they don't make the money that they want in their business. They don't attract the right person to provide the results that they can really get the person in their business. But because their message is so skewed, they end up attracting the wrong person. And because of it, they suffer. Their bank account suffers, so they can't do the things that they want to do. They feel like their business isn't working or it isn't worthy of what it is, the effort that they have to put into it to grow it. And because of doing stuff like that, they get frustrated in other areas. It affects their house. It affects their commitment, their relationship with their wife, with their kids. It affects big time their bodies, because it's like they start having these stresses and not understanding why shit's not working for them, so they beat their head and they do more stuff. They beat their head, they do more stuff, when it seems like none of it's working, when all they really need to do is tone things down a little bit, become the Kevin Hart in their business, to where they start explaining their life story, and their meaning behind what they're doing, and establish what that mission means, which is what we go over with in the Champion Army in our coaching program quite a bit extensively, about your life, about your business, the amount of action that it takes. When you actually take a look at what you've been through, realize that what you've been through can get you further along than not looking at what you've been through. You can establish a plan necessary to continue to move forward, to be able to know that you can conquer the next level of achievement if you just take a look at the background that a lot of people are trying to avoid already. So knowing that up front, when you look at Kevin Hart and all his funny jokes and bumps and don't grab nobody, don't shoot it on his legs when the man's got his pants down and all the other stuff, we find that funny because some of us may look at that and go, man, that's absolutely outrageous. None of that will happen. But it's so entertaining and it's so real and it's so raw, because we all think like that, but nobody wants to put it out there, and he does. And in turn, it's made his career as an entrepreneur, as a stand-up comedian, his brand recognition known better than any other brand recognition. And it's not just him. You look at Richard Pryor, you look at Jim Carrey, all these different people that at some point did stand up, Eddie Murphy, everybody who's been good in any industry really have been the ones that's been able to articulate their life lesson, life story into a story that resonates with enough people to make people stand up, look, and either want to have their life, their emotions, their position where they are in life changed by that person specifically, because that person can speak directly to them and get them to take action, to know and feel comfortable that that person can help them go from one place to the next. You see, when we put together the Champion Development Academy for male entrepreneurs, one of the main things that we found was our guys aren't taking the action that they need to take or want to take, or some life situation has popped up in their way that's caused them to kind of pause, that causes them to stop what they're doing, because they become either ashamed of where they are, they've made a lot of money, and they've become ashamed of who they've become. And the goal here is to get them to take action because of the life lessons that they've experienced, know that they can relentlessly move forward from there and make things work better for them because of what they've been through, own up for what they've been through, define who they are again, and move in relentless action and execution on a daily basis because of it. When you have that, because I've been through that, I know I had to set those things up myself to get an understanding, to get it all back. I can turn right around and I can help other people and make that seem like a less daunting task to have to do it themselves. They can jump right in and start getting results immediately and right away towards the things that they want. Just like a comedian can sit you in a chair, talk about where they've been, about where you are, and make you laugh about your own situations. So when you get home, it's not as confronting. It doesn't suck as bad. It sucks, but now you have a different outlook on it when you couldn't take a look at that same thing before in the light that you had before going to a show like that. So I'm telling you, champions, get out there, be the Kevin Hart in your business. Reach out to me if you need a map to get from where you are today to being ashamed, not moving, not standing up for what you need to, not being a champion in all areas of your life, because you're supposed to be doing those things in your business so you can have a better life. Then reach out to me. Let's see if being a part of the champion army of male entrepreneurs that want to do those things, see if you're a fit for that. See if you're a fit for what it is that we're doing, so I can get you where you want to go faster. I can get you to be a champion in your business, so you can be a champion in your life, so you can be a champion to your people that you serve, so you can be a champion in your bank account and your kids and your wife, and to yourself and your own personal mindset and your own body, so that way you aren't all stressed out, so that way you can start laughing at where you are and start helping somebody else get through where they are, so you can be a better person and you can actually serve the world and the people you serve better. Coach Vic, Champion Development Academy. Hit us up if I can help you. Go to championdevelopmentacademy.com. Watch that video. Fill in the consultation form. Let's talk, man. Let's see where you're struggling. Let's see where you're not standing up. Let's see where you're not a champion in your life, and let's move you towards being that, because you can be. Trust me. I know. I put together the principles, put together the steps, and our guys are getting forward, moving forward on a daily basis because of it. Coach Vic, championdevelopmentacademy.com. Man, you kill it all weekend today. Let's make things happen. Peace.